Hello, everyone. This is Carol from Lily Rose Blue, and it is Saturday, June 1st. Now, my video seems to be doing something funky, so we'll see if it works. I have with me Astrid and Arnold. Here is Amber. Whoopsies. Amber tried to fall. And I have the triplets, Angel, Asa, and Henri Adam. Carol from Crinkled Path had a great idea. She said I should be talking to the triplets about where my pheasant flew off to. Very, very good idea. So, again, this is Saturday, June 1st. It is the afternoon. However, yeah, I've been up and crafting off and on different. It's been interesting. So if you've watched my previous video, you heard me talk about how Blue of Lily Rose Blue had to have her appendix out, and that was yesterday, May 31st. Leading up to that, starting on Thursday, later afternoon, we knew something was wrong, went to the ER. Long story short, it took them until 2:30 a.m. to diagnose what was really wrong. And then even after that, my daughter and I, were talking back and forth. So I'm not sure when I really went to bed in the early hours of Friday morning. Excuse me. And I've got some kind of crud. So not feeling great myself. Anyway, here we are. I woke up at 3 a.m. today, wide awake. So I should step back and say I didn't work on Friday. I did a meeting. I worked for about an hour and a half, and it was bad news bears, and I was worried I was going to yell at somebody. Not because anybody was doing anything wrong. It was just I was so tired and not in a good mood, not in a good place, that I knew myself, and I knew, excuse me, I should take myself out of the equation. So I took 2 different naps on Friday, which is no surprise that I woke up wide awake at 3 a.m. this morning. So I was up and was crafting and listening, watching YouTube videos from 3 to 5 a.m. I saw the sunrise this morning. This is what I did in the wee hours of the morning this morning. So this is one of those coasters that I told you I wanted to work with and play with. So this is my first play. I am really happy with how this turned out. This is wrapping paper. It adhered really well to this surface. And when you think about it, it's kind of a pulpy, more porous surface. Initially, I was worried that things wouldn't stick, but I think we're going to be okay. This was just play number 1. I'll keep playing. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Then, because I was really watching and listening to YouTube channels, I needed something I could do without having to super concentrate on what I was doing. Plus I needed something that was a little bit more quiet because my husband was asleep, right, in the next room. So Excuse me, I have a frog. Excuse me. Frog in my throat that will not go away. So anyway, my sleep pattern is all messed up. So this is what I made in the wee hours. You know, it's a variety of different kinds of papers, and then these are quotation stickers that my daughter got for me off of Etsy. Not Etsy. Amazon it was, I think. Just some fun things. This is on a pretty vibrant piece of cardstock that I just wasn't interested in, couldn't see me using. And I see there's a few places where things are peeking through, but I think it'll be okay. So my goal with this, and the reason why I kept it more neutral, except for this lovely lady, this lovely cook right here, I'll use this in a cookbook journal, is to make some tags and journal cards out of this. It is white on the back. Primarily this is going to be, I'm really trying to get my mind right, as they say, for the journals that I want to make for my nephew, or in his memory, I should say. And so I wanted neutral. And then my idea is to add some fabric on the tags. Just, you know, once I get the tags cut out, I will embellish them further. Sorry. If I thought my frog was going to be this bad, I would not have gotten on to do a video. So these are the things that I was playing with from 3 to 5 a.m. And then, by the way, am I loving this silicone mat that I got? Not hugely. It really picks up all these little pieces of paper. It's hard to wipe off. You really have to use baby wipes to wipe it off. However, when you use a baby wipe, it does clean up nicely. It's just the fact that you have to use a baby wipe instead of just, you know, wiping it off with your hand or whatever. So the other reason I wanted to hop on here was to show the rest of my trims. I promised Gardens that I would do that. So this is my bag of trims that are green, purple, and yellow. So let's just take a look. Let's pull these out. Isn't this luscious? Just so pretty. And then this is more a piece of material. This is felt. This is probably from the early 2000s. I can even see the display in the scrapbooking store. I've got yellow, I've got lime green, I've got pink, all from that same line. Look at this pom-pom trim. Here's some rickrack. What else do we have in the purple category? Just a little bit of a ribbon. Here's some smaller I think it's smaller. Yeah, smaller rickrack. And here is some seam binding. So that's the purple. Oh, there's some more of that lace. It is so pretty. I stuck this in here because it's multicolored. I love this trim, and this is old. I think anyway, and I think somebody handed this. It's spectacular. I love it. Let's move to the yellow. So kind of along the same lines of the purple, we have some yellow. Here again, I stuck this piece in here. you know, who knows where the right place is to put things. I also have some pom-pom trim in the yellow. Oh yes, here are the daisies. With that felt trim. Some yellow rickrack, yellow seam binding. This really pretty trim. It's not ribbon, it's trim. It's very, I think it's very pretty. I see some other purple I missed. Here's some, this is maybe more ribbon-like, but I'm going to use it. Here's some like yellow cord. I'm going to call this cord. And then this assortment of fun fibers for fabulous effects. Very pretty. Very pretty. This is so delicate. I'll have to think of what I could use this for, but this is like some ladder trim. This I think will be fun to use as this. This is more velour, maybe. I think I showed that. Showed this rickrack. I'm so sorry. Of course, I go to talk. This is a purple and yellow trim together. Kind of like eyelash trim. Here's some more purple. Isn't that pretty? With kind of the mini rickrack going down the middle. And then this beautiful trim as well. It almost feels, it's very soft. It almost feels like velour as well, but likely not. And then we'll move to the green. So here's some really pretty hook. Almost reminds me of hook and eye. So there's that green trim. This that is pretty substantial, almost like a shoelace. This cute trim, polka dot trim. It's more substantial than ribbon, so I am not going to call it a ribbon. Here's some darker seam binding, some darker lace. Beautiful, like forest green color. Some eyelet lace. Some more beautiful lace trim. This, isn't that fun? It says 50 yards. I'm not going to take anything off of this. I'm going to use this as an embellishment. Isn't that fun? You've seen that. Here's almost like some sari silk. Very fun. And then this trim that I don't think is from Carrie the Paper Monkey, unless it was from a time she sent me something earlier. It's not from the latest batch of things that she sent me because I kept that in a different place. And some very cute little petite rickrack. So this, and you know, I look at this and I'm like, how did I get all of this in this bag? And you know what? I do just kind of push it in there. Oh, here's some yellow seam binding. I don't think we showed that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's put away like maybe you would put it away. This is what I can manage. You know, we have to know our limitations. I'm not going to wind that up on different cardboard and stuff. Just, I'm not going to do it because then it would never get done. And I needed desperately just to get this done. So this is black and pink. or pinkish. All right. So this is probably, this is blush or more pink. I should send some of this to Meg and some of this to Hazel. I really should, because for their blush journals. Here's some, now this is pink compared to that, to me. Some more blush. A cute little pinky blush lace. This is more like ribbon. Here's some bows that I decided to throw in here. Look at this cute little, there's a lot of it. It's, how do I want to say this? It's not paper. It's not paper. But I think it has some paper content to it, the way that it feels. But still, very cute little daisy things. Here's some really pretty trim with some gold thread running through it. Some more peach colored. I don't know why I don't have peach on the outside of that. Some more trim. This is, I got this the same place that Angela got some of the trim like this that she has shown or has sold. Here's some, whoops, some trim / ribbon. This is ribbon for sure. Look at this rosette trim. You know, you could use a whole strip. You could cut out the individual rosettes. I think I've done both. Look at this really fun large rickrack. Sorry. And then this, I should stick this in my 70s stuff, shouldn't I? I'm going to do that. 70s or 80s. No, 70s or 90s, right? That fluorescent color. Here's some more of that felt trim that I've been talking about. Only butterflies. Boy, this is really... Here's some pink and red trim, and it is stretchy. Some little mini pink rickrack. Yeah, this bag may have benefited from a little bit more attention, so bear with me. Here's some blush rickrack, or pink / blush. Here's some ribbon. I still have ribbons in other places, but if it was loose, I stuck it in here. Here's some more of that small pink rickrack. Just a piece of darker pink trim. Oh, here's another piece of the gold, pink and gold. Oh yeah, there is a rosette. I'm not sure if somebody made this or if I purchased these. There were a few cards that had these, I'm calling them rosettes. They have another name, but anyway, I stuck that in there. Look at this large, well, this is large. I did have this. That's almost too large for a junk journal, but we'll see. Another piece of lace. Another super fun trim with, again, I'm calling this hook and eye. Another fun trim here. I think it goes the other way. Yep. Another shimmery. This is prism. I would say this has prism thread in it because it picks up whatever color is around it. Here is some other pink trim. Very, very cute. Some mini rickrack. This is really fun, I think. I think it is, anyway. I just enjoy the texture of this. It's pretty thick. And I just really enjoy that pattern and the weaving pattern, I guess I would say. Here is some fun. I think I'm going to stick this in my 70s journal too, or bag. 70s future journal bag too. This is also super fun. It's just unique, isn't it? So it's like a drop, like they looped the stitch and then ran another string through it. Here's just a really pale pink ribbon. And then this really, uh-oh, something fell. Okay, I see it. Also has shininess involved. Some really cute pink and silver trim. I don't know if that's picking up there or not. Some pink and gold trim. This is kind of, what color would you call this? It's not salmon. It's not rose. I'm not sure. That it's escaping me, but look at this beautiful, beautiful trim. And I like this color a lot. I'm just not coming up with the name of the color. This looks white to me, but it is really faint pink. This ribbon here is pink, very faint pink, and I think that's white. Then there's this very, very fun trim. And here's my blacks and grays. So here is almost like a textile. It's yarn, I believe. So that's fun. Here is a black lace butterfly. Here's some black seam binding. Some gray. I don't know if it's going to pick up. It's ribbon, but it's got a really neat pattern to it. Some black lace. And then something fell. One moment. Black velvet ribbon. So that is the pink and black and blush bag o' goodies. Sorry. Okay. See, this is the other nice thing about these bags is that you can push them down and get the air out of them. Okay, this is blue, gold, and brown. So there was that gold ribbon that should have been in here. Look at this bronze or copper. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's, nope, it is not stretchy. Love that. I think Hazel would probably like that too. Here is a bag of gold trim. My friend Doris gave that to me. Here is just some browns. Look at this fun little, again, I think there was this same pattern in another color. Look at this one. with the loops. This is ribbon. Here is some rickrack. Here's some other. This is not cord. It is actual trim. Some large rickrack. Some really large rickrack. And this is, it's not brown and it's not green. But I chose to put it in here. Look at this fun trim. Isn't that great? Here's some more velvety, goldish trim. Here's some more of that trim, like what you saw in the pink. Oh boy. Okay. You get the idea. This very pretty ecru or champagne, maybe even lace. I'm so sorry, guys. Some rickrack that is, I don't know what color to call that. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I don't know if that's vintage or not. Here's some brown. Again, very pretty trim. Oh boy, that kept going. Here's some more of that rosette trim. A lighter brown with a darker brown rosettes. Very pretty. Some more rickrack. Here is some brownish trim with some gold. Here's some more of that ribbon that we've already seen. This is a little piece. I'm going to keep that out for tags. We've already seen that. Surprisingly enough, I don't have a ton of blue, and I'm a little surprised by that. Look at this. First of all, I love the color. I really love the color. Here's some more blue trim. Very cute. Here's trim much like the other two that we saw, only the pattern is a little bit different. But the consistency, I guess you would say, is the same. Here is some more felt ribbon or trim. Only this is stars. Very fun. This is this is seam binding. Here's some silk, blue silk ribbon. Here is some trim that I think is pretty old, but I love it. Here's some more seam binding. Here's some beautiful ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous? Here's some blue lace. I think you can see that. Some more blue pieces of fabric with lace. Blue rickrack of different sizes and shapes. Here's some more. Here's some navy blue trim. Again, same consistency, different pattern. There's just a piece of gold lace. There's some more pieces. So fun. And look at this trim. Again, similar. Here's that pattern again. And then it is, we've got two different, nope, there's a small ribbon. And then look at this blue and silver puffy ribbon. That's fun. That is fun. All right, we're going to put this away. I hope you're enjoying this. I know Gardens is, and Gardens, I absolutely thought about doing videos and showing all of this. And then I thought, well, maybe, you know, oopsies. I did what I didn't want to do, and I zipped up something in the zipper. But I didn't do it, so I'm glad you said something. And honestly, if you're not into this, then that's okay. That's okay. This is a bag full of scarves that I thought I would use to, like, look at this with the French. Wouldn't this be cute to tie around a journal? So that's what's in this bag. Just different colors. Oh yeah, so this is gorgeous. This is bigger than a scarf. This is more like a, it's probably not big enough to be a pashmina scarf either. Look at this one with all of this detail on it. This is just a silky blue scarf. This is a scarf that I used myself a lot back in the day. What else is here? I know, it's a jumble. Here's a beautiful, oh, this is so soft. So soft and silky. This is, you know, if you ever do a bohemian journal, or, you know, backtic, I never say that right. Just pretty. Just so pretty. So that's what's in this bag, is just the scarves. You know, I've got more trim than I will ever use, and if I worked 40 hours a week on junk journaling, I've got more trim than what I would likely ever be able to use. But you know, I'm as much of a collector and thrifter as I am a creator. Oops, I just broke this bag. Well, shoot on that. That was my own fault. It's overstuffed, and I was pulling on it. But that's what I've been messing around with here lately. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, I was also going to give you an update on Blue. So I can't remember what I said, but she did get home in the evening, probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. I've texted with her, because, you know, you don't talk to kids and these days, you text. She said she doesn't have much of an appetite, but she also doesn't have much pain. And she's alternating Tylenol and ibuprofen every 3 hours, and that's all she's doing for pain. Got a text from her mother about an hour ago, we'll say, with her demonstrating that she can run. And she is, and this does not surprise me one bit, she is campaigning to play in her basketball tournament tomorrow. Now, the doctor said she can do whatever as long as it's tolerated. The problem with Blue is that she's not going to tell you when she's hurting. She does not have a halfway in her body or her mind. She's all in. I don't envy her parents at all, having to talk to her and or make a decision. My guess is that they'll tell her no, but you know, maybe she could play for a couple of minutes just to say she played in the tournament, then she's there to support her team. Who knows? Who knows? Again, this does not, I should have bet money that this was what she was going to do. so thankful she feels good enough, or thinks she feels good enough to play basketball. This is crazy, but it's crazy. Also, we have our first horse show of the season. So Tootsie and Lily of Lily Rose Blue will be in action tomorrow. Toots had a hock injection on Thursday, so she should be just right to, really be feeling good. And, we'll see how they both do tomorrow. You never know. First show of the season. Toots is getting older. I think she's 21 now. So, there's that. We'll see. We will see. It does feel nice to be back in the swing of things too. So anyway, I think that is all I have. That probably went longer than what I intended for it to go. My apologies for that, but please, everybody, take care, stay safe, have fun, and God bless. Bye-bye.